How long did it take you to write from start to end Friday?
To actually write it, it was probably 3 months because that was my first time writing. So, well, it wasn't my first time writing, but I was new at it. It took me about 3 months, and I was on tour in Europe at the same time. So, it was what I was doing in between touring, and I was writing it with DJ Pooh, who was here in the States. So, a lot of conversations, a lot of back and forth. Um, and to polish it up, it took probably another month or a month and a half to actually get it where it was good enough to attempt to make a movie.
Are you like surprised by that? Because it goes from like probably like a passion project, and now it's like one of the most iconic movies of all time.
That's what we was hoping.
Yeah,
Like I knew if I had a hood classic, which I had one when I wrote Friday because I had Boys in the Hood,
yeah,
but I felt like I needed to get some classics under my belt, and then my career would be long. You know, so we was out to make that like a neighborhood classic. We didn't really care if the rest of the country got it or was into it. We was like anybody who know this kind of living, anybody in any kind of neighborhood like this is gonna get it. And so sometimes when you focus just on you know your clientele, so to speak, um, everybody else join in.
yeah,
Sometimes when you're trying to get everybody, you even miss your main audience.
yeah.
So always go for your main audience and let everybody else get in where they fit in.
It's so crazy. Like, because everybody, even me, who can't relate to that at all, loves that movie. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can relate.
Well,
Here's the
because
movie.
buying weed.
Here's why you can relate. Because here's what the movie is about. Very basic. It's the day the bully gets his ass kicked. Like so, everybody loves that day,
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
Everybody loves the day the bully finally get it. So that's what that movie's about. And everybody can sit on their porch with their stupid friends and shit and clown the neighborhood. So it's basic in its um structure on
Mhm.
what it's really about. You know. Now, it has a lot of ingredients of crazy shit
Yeah,
going on to tell that story. So, that's why you can relate, even though you're not from that neighborhood. You can relate because you're from a neighborhood and you've done that before. Like you've sat around with everybody got a stupid friend, crazy friend, or maybe you the stupid crazy friend, but everybody got one, and they trip on them and don't be shit to do, and you make up shit to do. You
yeah.
get into shit because of that. So it's uh it's relatable in all those aspects. You know, the things that are happening might not be. I don't know how many people getting you know a drive by done on them for $200, but you never know.
Was there a
Yeah.
real life Debo when you were growing up?
Yes, it's several of them.
Did you actually ever take your one fight?
No, I never fought. I never fought uh the dude we considered Debo. He was actually, my brother had fought him. My brother's older than me. He had fought him before. And so I guess he didn't want no more of our family in that way.